Karen's scream sliced through the cul-de-sac like a fire alarm nobody could ignore. "I'm calling the cops, you little punk," she shrieked, waving her phone at Ethan. The 17-year-old slouched against his mailbox, unfazed. The neighborhood froze, porch lights flickering on as curtains parted. Karen, self-appointed queen of Willow Lane, had just discovered her Wi-Fi lifeline to endless Facebook rants was locked. The password changed, and she was certain Ethan, the creepy tech kid next door, was to blame. What she didn't know? It wasn't even her network. The day had started innocently enough. Karen, sipping her third iced latte, was mid-scroll through a heated online debate about mailbox regulations when her Wi-Fi dropped. She rebooted the router. Nothing. She yelled at her husband, Carl, who shrugged helplessly. Then she saw the new network name pop up, Karen Sucks 2025. Her blood boiled. Storming outside, she spotted Ethan tinkering with his laptop on his front steps. "You think you're clever, huh?" she spat, marching toward him. Ethan barely looked up. "Lady, I don't even know your network. Maybe check your own router." Karen didn't listen. She never did. To her, Ethan was a walking stereotype. Hoodie, earbuds, and a smirk that screamed trouble. She'd been suspicious of him since he moved in last summer, always tinkering with gadgets, probably hacking the Pentagon or something. Now, this Wi-Fi stunt was personal. She dialed 911, her voice trembling with righteous fury. "There's a cybercriminal in my neighborhood. He's stealing my internet." The dispatcher's skeptical pause only fueled her. Within minutes, 2 squad cars rolled up, lights flashing, turning Willow Lane into a stage for Karen's vendetta. The cops, Officers Ramirez and Chun, approached warily. Karen launched into her tirade, pointing at Ethan like he'd just set her house on fire. "He changed my password. He's mocking me with that network name." Ethan, now standing, raised his hands in mock surrender. "Officers, I swear, I didn't touch her Wi-Fi. I just renamed my own network for fun. Check my router if you want." The crowd thickened, neighbors, kids, even a dog barking in the chaos. Ramirez sighed, sensing a long night. "Ma'am, let's see your router first." Karen led them to her garage, where her ancient router blinked pathetically. Chun inspected it, then frowned. "This hasn't been hacked. The password's just been reset to factory settings." "Did you change it recently?" Karen stammered. "No, Carl must have messed it up." Carl, hovering nearby, shook his head. "I didn't touch it, Karen." The truth dawned slowly, humiliatingly. Karen had likely reset it herself during her frantic reboot attempts. But she doubled down. "He's lying. He's a hacker," she screamed, jabbing a finger at Ethan. Ethan's patience snapped. He'd had enough of Karen's baseless crusades, her complaints about his skateboard, his music, his existence. "You want proof?" he said, voice sharp. He opened his laptop, showing his own router's settings. Sure enough, Karen Sucks 2025 was his network, not hers. The cops exchanged glances. Ramirez turned to Karen. "Ma'am, this kid didn't do anything illegal. You need to calm down." But Karen couldn't. Her pride was a wildfire, and Ethan was the match. She lunged for his laptop, knocking it to the ground. The screen cracked. The crowd gasped. That was the turning point. Ethan's smirk vanished, replaced by cold fury. "You broke my stuff," he said quietly. "That's my school laptop. My coding projects. Everything." The neighbors, once amused, now murmured in sympathy. Karen, sensing the shift, faltered but clung to defiance. "You deserved it," she snapped. Chin stepped in, voice firm. "Ma'am, you just damaged property. That's a crime." Karen's face drained of color as the cuffs clicked on her wrists. The Queen of Willow Lane was dethroned in front of her kingdom. The fallout was swift. Ethan's parents pressed charges. Karen's meltdown went viral, recorded by a neighbor's kid and posted online with hashtags like Wi-Fi Karen. Her Facebook rants were screenshotted, mocked, and memed. Carl, mortified, moved out to his brother's place. Karen faced court, a fine, and community service. Ethan, meanwhile, got a new laptop crowd-funded by sympathetic neighbors. He even set up a free Wi-Fi hotspot for the block named PeaceNet 2025. But the victory felt hollow. Ethan sat on his steps weeks later, staring at Karen's dark house. She'd been so sure, so vicious, all over a mistake. He wondered if she'd ever admit it. Across the street, Karen sat alone, her phone off, the silence deafening. She'd lost her throne, her husband, her dignity. All because she couldn't say, "I was wrong." The Wi-Fi war was over, but the scars lingered, a bitter reminder. Pride can burn a life to ash faster than any hacker ever could.